NCAA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Houston Cougars offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Paul.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
On the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a lot.
Gets away from one, finds some space. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't.
And the pass is intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't think that block was getting picked up. Damn.
2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And a great
Carmelo?
You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Nah, I did say Carr.
To want to keep 3rd downs manageable, the way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They've got the screen set up.
Hmm.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Pocket starts to collapse. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted added to. The defense put the heat on. After the miss,
I definitely had. Like, I watched clips because they were hyping him up since he was, I don't even know how old he was.
he's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown Broncos. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75.
Facts, yeah, where he had the 92 in the game. He was not playing defense at all. That nigga was cherry picking like it's crazy.
Out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
At the 35, he's loose. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Houston wants to play fast.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get.
He said, "I vision myself."
To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They'll try to pop the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive
What
line
you mean?
selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs.
Like your shot meter and stuff.
Offenses know and work on it.
You gotta go to
Third downs, we gotta be really, really good. This offense not good on this.
your animations and go all the way to the right.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27.
I don't get that. Like, what is that?
On first down, it's 2nd and 9.
Nah, the high risk, high reward. Like, I don't understand what that.
A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
They're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
I don't have it on.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Houston offense comes onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking for space, it's Alexander. Still on his feet.
Nah, I got this NCAA game I'm playing.
They've got it down to the 22. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now.
So y'all can run on without me now. Should be
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete with
should be
conviction.
good. I'm almost at the end of the first quarter.
Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He almost puts it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A first down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Wait, line, getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner is stopped. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He leaves it with his back. Makes one man miss. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Genty. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Broncos have taken it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Boise State 14, Houston 7.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They knock him down after a gain of 3.
What you talking about, Willis?
And the running back didn't get much.
That shit was in Brazil.
You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being
The game was in Brazil.
and limiting his carries.
Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Got some room to run.
This nigga said I could have went to that joke.
After the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. So the offense will to work with after the roughing the passer call. Smashes through. At the 45 on its way. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
And a really good job on quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy.
Into the end zone he goes.
Nah, you can't say Kwame. You can't say Kwame.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field.
You can't say Kwame.
The bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the
Milicic.
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Darko Milicic.
Here all square as he
Not number. He's no. He was nah. He was picked before. He was picked for Melo. I want to say.
A first down for the offense.
No. Who was he picked before?
Slams his way
Who was he picked? He was picked for somebody.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality,
Early
setting
2000s.
your offense up in a good spot.
To the air, it's Nelson. He finds his man. Brought down at the 26.
Nah, I couldn't say. I wouldn't say Barn.
Now on first and 10,
He.
26.
Nah, I agree with that, but
So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Genty. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get on.
nah, the niggas treated him like he wouldn't be in the league or had that contract if his dad wasn't LeBron. That's what niggas is saying, because it's true. You're not getting drafted with those numbers in college, bro. After 1 year in college, you're not getting drafted.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work.
What does that matter? It's your averages per game.
Touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth.
Like that nigga ain't almost die. Like,
So much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
that little health condition, you know, who needs a heart?
Down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I gotta hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball down.
For who?
You gotta be versatile. I gotta be able to trust
He's
you
starting?
in this game, and I gotta be able to throw you
Oh, they must have lost niggas.
right there. I know you're gonna catch it, and I can depend on you.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage.
Now, Low tried to make a little comeback yesterday. I'm still projected to win now, but that nigga was Jalen Hurts had me a little nervous.
To the back. The short
He didn't. He got under his projected value, which I'm mad because
is still short of the first down.
I got Patty Mahomes at QB and he finished like six
Looking to throw.
points under what he needed to get. But I had Xavier Worthy starting.
For the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation.
Touchdown, Houston! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Hey, what happened? You said this, what will?
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. He wants to go deep. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. This offense has a 2nd down play. They're setting up the screen. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Man, the defense is making it.
Wait, what happened? He got exposed on some gay shit or something?
Away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Got it on the outside. It's York. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. 2nd half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off.
So I'm the reason why.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job.
See, I'm the one that comes.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep.
But who's to say you're really that nice?
Better, but then there are others that tweak things a little
So
bit.
who's to say you're really that? Who makes up that initial value though to say that you're nice? 2K don't know if you're nice until you start playing, and then they still disrespect you.
And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Safe completion on the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's right on target. They're ripping off chunks of yardage.
That's a whole different thing from the joint now, though.
How scary is it having to defend this guy?
You don't got to even find out his backstory. That's just a mode.
It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
But I feel like they have kind of done that before in the past, but it's not, because that shit usually is like easy as fuck, but it's doing hard this year, bro.
1st and
Edge on hard. That little nigga be frying me. I don't know how, but that little nigga be frying me.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
A lot of them joints are just a blur now.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They'll run the sneak for it. Touchdown Broncos! They take the lead with the 6.
Okay, I remember Hendricks call.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Nah, but you didn't. Didn't you face him at like the chip? There was like different niggas for each team, like different main niggas, right?
Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor
Okay.
was impressed with this one. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge...
Okay, yeah.
Back to you. Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Houston going up tempo. Third down play from the gun. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out.
You said Eric Gordon? He's on the Sixers.
That was a massive play for this.
Eric Gordon's on the Sixers.
Some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
They have him listed as like a starter for them, which is crazy.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
They don't really got anybody.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. David, they'd love to do what they
Some niggas shipped Tobias out of there. They sent that nigga back home.
Great job. The offense was clicking.
They sent him back to where he came from.
Executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
I mean, he got all the fucking all the juice over there.
Big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Nah, I ain't finna do all that.
Looking to pass. It's Nelson. And that incomplete
No.
caused by the big hit on
No, because all them young niggas gonna be like, oh, hey, don't come over here and start that shit.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
What that mean?
Job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big guys.
Get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Nah, dude, this nigga just say I got a.
Getting set for first down.
He said I got a dream kind.
The give.
With his game kind of this.
Got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Which one you got?
What a day it's been on the ground.
Say, man, I said I got game gas, man. I can't afford it.
Gets stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers.
Secret that photo thing.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. They go right back to it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Trying to find his man on first down. Makes his connection.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The give out of the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Houston wants to play fast.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
So what are you doing?
Catching passes, but blocking is so important.
No, go lay down. Go lay down.
Wants to throw on second down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's straight. pick up just a few on that completion. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28.
Mine was having a little bit of an issue, but
Defense is there to
my
make
quality's still shit.
He's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
First and goal, Houston.
Looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
What quarter y'all in?
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Alright, I got 3:20 left in my game, so just wait for me.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Sold out merch,
On
sold
the
out
ground,
good.
trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got room at the 35. Can anyone catch him? And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39.
I mean, we're in rise, most of us. I think Jared's in the lead.
Before the defense is able to stop it.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The Broncos are on the move. On the run, it's Genty. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Run in the red zone, it's Genty. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running it right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Touchdown, Boise State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball.
You said a couple minutes.
They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to
Set.
this game away.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Bell. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hunter. Breaks the tackle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
It's above my pay grade. I don't know what that is.
Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And that ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
They keep attacking through the air. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Sold down merch. Sold out.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
It's been here.
Third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook.